Hello, and an unseasonably warm welcome to this episode of me trying to learn a bit of Haskell and streaming it. Um, so, what have I been doing? I've been running a little CLI tool to talk to the server that we previously wrote using Servant. And it lets us do basic things like create environments, list the environments, and create bookings against that environment. And when I'm creating the booking, I can specify a start time and a duration, which leads to a time range. And the way it was printing was pretty horrible. So last week I started looking at the time class, data.time, and how to work with that and how to sort of format it into something a bit nicer. Today I'm going to continue that a little bit because because it's hard coded to print today, I think, or it doesn't print date ranges properly. And it only has a couple of cases, like it doesn't cover a lot of interesting sort of time ranges. So I'm going to continue that, but I also want to switch from using string concatenation to using format or the FMT library, just because it's better, I think. It's more efficient than concatenating strings, but the actually, I was going to say the syntax is better. I'm not sure it is. It's different at least. But I think it's a good thing to get familiar with. So that's the plan for today. So let's pick up from last week. I had the spec here for testing times. And there are a couple of things we've done. So if it's on the same, well, the same day is a bit of a lie here, but it was on the same day, but a time range that starts on an hour boundary and lasts for 1 hour, then we print it out like this. So we don't show the minutes. We don't repeat the date. We just say today from this range. And then I've added another clause, which is if we have a minute part, so it's not exactly on the hour, then we show that. For both sides of that. Oh, and I've done tomorrow as well, so it'll print today or tomorrow. I presume it doesn't do yesterday. It doesn't do any other date. And the duration can span multiple days. So I need to work out a way of printing out sort of, from yesterday at 9 p.m. until tomorrow at 10 p.m. That kind of range stuff. So I might just check that it works before I do anything else. It does not work. libpq failed to connect to server. Yes, the test will not run because I am not running anything that's from Docker desktop to start with. Obviously, because it's live streaming day, Windows decided it was also update day, which means I restarted, which means everything has stopped working. It's on terminal while that's loading. Can we zoom in a bit? We cannot. Okay, doesn't really matter. What's this called? Haskell cookie. Docker compose up. Hopefully. Cool. Okay, so we at least have the database running now, so we should be able to rerun the tests. Cool. Okay. So the time tests are working, which I guess is the key thing here. Okay. So before I go any further, I'm going to grab the cabal file and make my life difficult. But I'm going to pull in, I think it's just called FMT. That does not look happy. Another bad has appeared. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Does the test still run? Nope. What on earth is going here? It can't parse it. Unexpected F. What have I done to this file? Ooh, not that. I put in exposed modules. Okay, let's start again. That was a really good start. Okay. Let's see if that makes it any better. I've restarted LSP and I think that makes it happier. I was going to recompile everything because I added a new library. Okay, cool. It still works. So what I might do is try and put it in place so I can port it here and use it in places like this. So I think what I can do is I can change this to turn text. Which means everything has to change to do text. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a painful refactor. Let's do text. And then I think I just say pack. Or is it tpack? Or nope, it's not pack. Okay. Well, the other thing I could do actually is I could use overloaded strings, because this is just a coded string, so I could probably just use overloaded strings helper to fix that. So where would I have done that already? No, I haven't done it here. Let me just put it in place. Is it just overloaded strings? Or something? Yes. Okay, did that help at all? It helps a bit. Okay, so it makes this get converted to text automatically instead of assuming it's a string. Right. Calling something font is going to make my life hard, but anyway, we'll get to that in a second. So format time, turn something with type string, and I want to convert it into text. So it's something that comes out of font, but I can't remember what. Something related to pack, but I can't remember exactly what it's called. Is it T? No. Let's just have a look and see in the documentation. Data.text. Yeah, that's not really helpful. We want to go from string to text, so let's use readable properly. It is pack. There is data.text.pack. Okay. Oh, not that. This one. So if you say pack that thing, really annoying, it's not giving me. Oh, maybe I need to tell it I'm using text. Actually, that might be a thing I need to do. Did that help? So will it now work out where to pull in pack from? There we go. Cool, that's what I wanted to do. Oops. Okay. That's one thing. Now we've got format time range should return an IO text. That's that error gone. So we have this thing. So the day is returning text. And then I think it's something like this. Maybe, no. So it's something in font, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so we want to go text to text to text, I think. So text to text to text. And we're going to look at, there is nothing here that says FMT. Haskell FMT. It's the pluses. So it's plus bar and then bar plus. Can I import that? Yes, I can. Okay, and then we can go, what's this, bar plus, oops. Is that right? So you have some string and then a variable that you wrap in the bar pluses and another string you wrap in the bar pluses. Come on, give me the right thing. So it seems to suggest it's this way around. Oh, we need to port that. Maybe they're the same thing and it's just for aesthetic reasons. Okay. So endar. Let's have a look and see what's his problem now. Okay, so I've ended up with a builder and I actually want, so I'm going to type text. Maybe need to work out what these things do. So this one goes from a builder to a builder. This is also builder to builder. What's their example look like? So they go, it always end with a string. Don't know if that's relevant. I need to call font on it actually to get it back into some kind of type. I don't understand why it's complaining about end hour in particular. Okay, time to play with some stuff. Let's go to terminal and we'll run stack REPL, I think using stack. Import data.font, was it? No, what was it called? Just font. And also import data.text. So something like start time is, and then we can say pack something like, that doesn't really matter, I guess. There's a string. And end time is this. Oh. And then we can say font of start time, new bar plus, and then a string, I guess. So until, and then it was plus bar. I just think in the examples I gave, the pluses were pointing to the string. End time. Oh, but this needs to be pack as well, because I want everything to be text, I think. Okay. So it seems to be evaluating this way. So in their example, they're always ending with an empty string. I wonder if we'll have to do that. So it would be this and then an empty string. Nope, doesn't help. Let's run variables with that. Maybe using it with text is the wrong thing to do. Maybe I want to use it with I don't know, I thought I wanted to use text, but maybe I don't. So let's go that. Oops, go away. And then I have other variables in, haven't I? Let's just copy these examples. Actually, look what they're doing. So first of all, they said that, and then they call this. So that does work. Okay, so what's going wrong here? First of all, can I use start time? Yes. Can I use end time? Yes. Okay, can I use fumt instead of fumtlin? So what was I doing wrong? Can I start with start time without formatting it? Ooh, it's gone funny. Sorry. So now it's just start time. Yep. Can I get rid of that? Yep. Okay, and then can you say until that works okay. Do I need this? I do need that. Okay, so it's so if I get rid of brackets, can I write this? Should be the same thing, right? And then font. Okay. So whatever I have there, I want to do here. So we go the day part, okay. And we have this at the end of the variable, and then we go empty string. Then we got start hour, and then we got the dash, and we got end hour, and then we should be able to go that. Okay, that was the only thing I was missing. Okay, so in theory it should still run, but everything is now text. I'm using a string builder rather than a string, or a text builder in this case actually. And it did not work. T should be that. Okay, so in the test, I also need overloaded strings. So it should now be able to convert this, I think, automatically for me. Cool. Okay. The alternative would be to import data text and then add pack at this point, but I don't need to with overloaded strings. Okay, so now I've got thumped in place. I can start to write some more tests. So I can do one for yesterday. Yesterday, oops. These scribes are doing much for me actually. Anyway, okay, so yesterday, so we're going to take a day off. And then it should be yesterday. Actually, this won't work because it'll say tomorrow or something like that. I think it just defaults to some random day. Yeah. So we'll have a look here. Place where we're formatting the day. Okay, if it's today, then it's today. So we can say it is local day of now. What does local day actually return? I forget what this type is. Return single type day, and what is type day? We might be better off. I was going to subtract something from the day, but actually that's dangerous, isn't it? What I really want to do is just subtract 400 seconds from the day, or from now, to get yesterday. Unless there's some helpful function in here which will subtract a day for me. So local day will give me maximum type day, and I can get things out of it, but there's no easy way of getting yesterday from it. So I can say where yesterday is equal to add time, add local time. And then we can go minus 86,400 on to now. Full end scope. So then we can say local day now is equal to local day of yesterday. Oops. We run that. It should pass, I think. It did not pass. Expected yesterday, but got tomorrow. Okay, what went wrong with that? What went wrong is I said, does yesterday equal now? But actually I want to say, does start equal yesterday? Cool, that works. Okay, we say otherwise tomorrow, so we can add a better test, which says Any other day. Right. So we will subtract 2 times that. So it's 2 days ago. I need to work out what the date is. I can create a specific time. So instead of saying local day now, can we construct a day? Day to day, how do we construct it? Some kind of integer. So does local day return, sorry, does that return just some integer? I think it does, yeah. So number of days since the start of the Julian calendar. Okay, how do I construct a date? It wouldn't necessarily be local time, would it? So maybe I can construct a UTC time. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure. Is there any helpful information about how to use the time library? Nope. Good. So how do you construct times? Or maybe how do you construct days? Because that's a bit I can't do. I don't really want to work out the number of days since this time. There is a parse time. There's also build time. Okay, so you can say build time was locale. And then it pairs. Oh goodness. Did we already have something which was parsing the time previously? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we want something that goes from a string to a UTC time, I think. So we want string, oops, to UTC time. Not super helpful. I want to really go to UTC time, not just some class or some type, sorry. Nope. What's in base? Nope. Is there any kind of parse time? Because we had format time, didn't we? There again. So import data.time, and then does this give us format time? Yep. Okay. Is there any kind of parsing in there? Parse time, that's the thing I want. Because time locale, string, maybe. Okay, so time locale. I remember doing this before because I had to get locale back. Why am I using TZ? Oh, here. It's the time zone, it's not the locale, is it? Is it like get default locale? Oops. Get system locale? No. Oh, there's something with locale in it. Default time locale. So parse time, default time locale, and then a format. So default time locale. So parse time, that, and then some string. So say 2022-06-16. Nope. Missing an argument. So close. String. What is this one? So I'm going to tell me any more information about it. Okay, let's go and look it up. So parse time. Time locale, format string, input string. Okay, so can I say in here, can I say percent, whoops, wow, percent y dash percent m dash percent d? I cannot. I want back at the UTC time. I cannot do that. I want maybe UTC time. Nothing. Okay. Nope. Maybe it's not these percents. How am I formatting it? Oh, it's, yes, it's weird stuff, isn't it? Is it going to tell me what the arguments are? Yeah. %0y option leading zeros. Is it because I type 06? Maybe not. Oh, we want to get to maybe day as well, not to maybe UTC time. Still nothing. Okay, what's the example? So I've got default time locale, this stream which looks very similar to mine, I think this which also looks similar to mine, and then casting to maybe day. Using parse time m, I'm not sure what the difference is going to be. Not sure what true is about. No. I've got 2%. Sorry, I just noticed that. Wrapping over the line. Right, okay. So, to get the... Have I got access to from just? Because I want to get out of this maybe type. So from just. No. Okay, I'll just destruction the test. Let the test crash if it doesn't work. Right. So we want date, or maybe call it day. But I'm going to match it as being just day. Is parse time default time locale, and then this format string, so it was %y dash %dash m dash %-d, and then the time we're going to do, so we can do it as 2022-06-01. And we'll add that. And we'll add this to the imports. Whoa. What's the problem? Deprecated use parse time and true instead. But why? It's just more just type. Okay, let's start with this. So I don't need the parse time. Okay, this is like that, and then let. We don't know the type of day yet, but we can force it to work it out. So instead of doing that, we can just say day, give it a bracket. Okay, so we should be some random date. The first of this month. I don't know what day that was. And we're still 9 till 10. So we can start with something basic, like we just get it back out in the sim format. So it'll say tomorrow, I think, rather than that date format. Yep. I'm not overly enamored with this date format though. I might want to say like Tuesday, 1st of June. That was a Tuesday. Let's make that one work first though, and then we'll look at the rest. So tomorrow, local time, 86,400. 1 day to now. And 1 day is equal to 86,400. And this will be minus 1 day. Okay. Oh, don't do that. So if tomorrow is equal to that, then we say tomorrow. Otherwise, we say format time default time locale, and then the format, and then the time, and then we pack that. Okay, so the format I said was percent, well, it was percent y dash percent dash m dash, no, dash percent d, because we're not parsing it this time, we're printing it out. Okay. So in format time, what nicer formats can we get? We're not in Rails at the time, it must be re-exported. Format time. So, can we get the day of the week? Yep, so I might go percent %u. Maybe percent %a, actually, because that's going to take up less space. So percent %a, percent %b, and then percent %y. Let's go for that. So percent %a, which is the name of the day, and then percent %d, which is the, in fact, maybe minus d, and then percent %b. We won't bother with the year. I'll assume it's the same year. Because I think if you're picking an environment to use, you probably wouldn't care about the year. Like you wouldn't book it over multiple years. Okay, so we've got Wednesday, 1st of June. Can we get the ordinal? That'd be fun if we can get the ST. I don't think we can. Okay, it doesn't really matter. No. Okay. Anyway, we've got Wednesday, 1st of June, 9 PM to 10 PM. So I'm just going to change my spec to match that, and then we'll be good. So we got Wednesday, 1 June. June might be better. which keep the same length. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Cool. Okay. Now let's do some super fun. Where the start time and end time are different. So, oops. Spanning multiple days. So what we might do is, well, first of all, I'll do some sort of date range I know is not today. That doesn't cross today, and I might try again with like yesterday to tomorrow or something, just to make sure that's still working. Okay, so let's rename this to start day. Is it shift end? Yeah. Start day is that. And then we can say end day. And we will set it to be, let's say you book it until the 4th. And we will book it until, oops, the end day at, let's do this at 9 a.m. So if Wednesday is the 1st, Thursday 2nd, Friday 3rd, Saturday the 4th, and it should be 9 a.m. Let's do it to 9:30, just to test lots of bits of the way that we're parsing this. Okay. Okay, we just get the first date, we don't get the second date. Okay. So in here we've got this day. So what I might do here is put in the end hour. An option is space. So end hour will have to put space on the end of itself, I think. Sorry, end day even. We will take start and end for that one. So we can go that. Okay, so let's go for end day. Take 2 local times. Let's go to text. So end day, start and end. What do? We say if local day of start is equal to local day of end, that's just an empty string. Otherwise, and then we do our formatting. So we can say something like format day is local time text. Format day is this. So then we can say format day of end And this can just be format day of start. That might be a mistake actually, but it'll work for now. I think it did not work. Oh, compiler error. Right, okay. Is it like this? Does it matter? It's compiled. Oh, so close. Okay. Expect June 9th, but I got June 9 with no space in it. Ah, yes, I did say I need to add the space on. So this is a string builder, so I can do this. I think I can do that. Obviously not. I put it in the wrong place. Try again. Okay, cool, that works. So another one just for fun. So this is spanning today. So what we might do is get the one with yesterday. I'll get the one with tomorrow. Okay, so it should go from yesterday 9 p.m. until tomorrow 9 p.m. That's what we wanted to say. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. And that won't work because it'll print out the dates. I think. Oh, it got yesterday 9 p.m. until, and then prints out the date. I want to say tomorrow. Okay. So this is where I think I did this wrong. I can put this back to where it was. And it's not a dot, it comes back to being a dollar. And then here, instead of calling format day, I think we just call day. I mean, access to now. So another local time. Say now, those things, okay. And this, I'm going to rename start. Just to be T. 'Cause And look at that, it works. Okay, so you can say yes, say 9 p.m. to tomorrow 9 p.m. or some date range, whatever else. 5 minutes left. Can I plug this in to... Can I plug this into the CLI? So how does this work? Book from until, okay, I think this looks like shit, can't remember. Let me quit that and say stack run bookie server, and then stack run bookie CLI bookings list 1. Yes, okay. So booked, and then the range I want to get out of the time.format that I've created. Okay. Just go back to Cabal for a second, make sure that is exported. Yep, time.format is exported. So booked from and here we can say range, max range in seconds. So, oh, same day as well. Okay, all of this stuff we can get rid of. What we actually want to say, this is a string booked. We're not using font in here yet, but we can go back to second. And then we want to say whatever this was called. What's this called? Format time range. And it takes a start date. So it's booking start time. And then booking end time. I think we're going to have some, these might be loop. All sorts of things are going wrong here. So first of all, this might be UTC time. I need local time. Let's find out. So couldn't match expected type. IO with actual type list of characters. Okay, that doesn't help. So we're going to go pure of that. Okay, what's the next error? Couldn't match list of characters with empty. Oh, of course not. Okay, so this is actually printing it. It's going to be put string. Okay, getting closer. Couldn't match expected type character with actual type IO string. Okay. Can we do that? Not quite. What's the type of format time range? Format time range goes to an IO string. Oh. Okay. So we have that, and we kind of want to lift plus plus into that. That would be horrible though. Let's not do that. Okay, so we can say duration is this, format time range, booking start time, and booking end time. So I'm going to need to do in here. And then we can say duration. Oops, too much. Okay, so now we have booking start time is UTC time, and we want local time. So UTC time to local time. No, absolutely useless. Did we already have this somewhere? Yes, it's UTC to local time. So it means time zone. No. Okay, so we get the time zone. Will we? We'll get the time zone. And then what do we do to that? We apply it to booking start time. So I'm just going to help with this. We can say where local time. Oh no, it's not helpful at all. No. I just write it out. So UTC to local time, TZ that. And this, so it's UTC to local time, TZ and that, kill that one, and then just import these, hopefully. Okay. So if I'm using better print booking, then I should get a nicer range coming out. It did not compile. Why did it not tell me that's wrong? Couldn't match list of type characters with actual type text. Which thing is text? In the second argument, plus plus need duration. So duration it thinks is text, but it doesn't think it's text here. Did we tell it to return text? Oh, sorry, the actual format itself. Yes, we did. Okay, so this now returns out text. So what we could do here is we could just unpack it, but it's not really what I want to do. Go back to well, so I find the CLI. I can also use text here. Give him its restart. Import that. Okay. Try it again. There we go. Slightly more readable. It's certainly better than it was. Cool. Okay. So I have some nicer formatting of times, and it's now available from the CLI, which is cool. Awesome. Okay, I might stop at that point. Don't yet know what I'll do next week. I'll have a think about it. But yeah, we now have a CLI tool and some formatted, if not necessarily beautiful, but formatted time strings. Cool. Thank you very much for watching along, and hopefully see you next week. Goodbye.